Hello YouTube, it's Jim Chapman, American Airgun Hunter, and this week I'm going to go back into to my airgun videotape vault, and I'm going to pull out a hunt that I did last year, and I didn't edit this into a video, and I'm not really sure why. I was looking through for something else, and I found this, and went, hey, I should put this up. So anyway, you're going to see a hunt here from last year. It's going to be juxtaposed into some new material that you'll see. And several states are opening up to allow you to hunt deer and other big game, but arguably hog hunting is where it started for big bore air guns. It was the only game in town for a lot of years, that and exotics. So I still enjoy getting back there. Hunting hogs with an air gun is one of my favorite big game hunts that I can do with big bore air guns. I know in some of my videos you'll see me taking hogs with smaller air guns, and just to be clear, I don't recommend this as the best all-around pig gun. These small guns are usually used in opportunistic shots. You know, I'm out hunting for something else, rabbits or predators, and I get an opportunity for a pig. And I also pick the pigs I'm going to shoot. I don't go after a monster boar with the 25, you know, kind of a standard power PCP. For pig hunting, I like a powerful gun and I like a larger caliber. And in this case, I'm using a 357, which is, I think, a good round. It's flat shooting, big enough that it makes a large wound channel and impacts quite a bit of energy on target. Air Force is one of, and at different times, is the most powerful production air gun that you can get. But really, when you get into the rarefied era, there are several guns that are all doing that, you know, kind of 700 to 800 foot-pound energy range now. So I'm more interested actually in accuracy of the gun, being able to put the shot placement. Once you get past 600 foot-pound, for most game in North America, I don't think it matters that much. More power is better as long as you don't give up too much to give it. I mean, give up shot count, give up accuracy, and those type of things, or make the gun inordinately loud. So I'm going to go out there with the Air Force Texan in this hunt, and I was at a friend's place down in Abilene. I've been on a weekend, and I was heading back, and I was talking to this friend of mine who owns a couple of properties, and he said, yeah, we've had some pigs coming through. Do me a favor, if you'll pour some, he was out of state, but we were talking on the phone. He said, if you'll stop by and top off my feeders, go ahead and hunt the area. Feel free to use it. So I did. Couldn't pass up an opportunity like that. So here we go. I'm in Texas, about an hour from Abilene, and it's a fairly small property, but it hunts bigger because it's surrounded by other properties, and it's a travel corridor for the pigs to get from where they like to bed up the thickets into the farmlands. So it hunts bigger than it is. He had a pop-up blind already set up. What you don't see in the video, the blind had been pretty well knocked over and rained down. It was like a built-in swimming pool. Well, as you saw, last bit of daylight just fading out, and I looked out the blind and I saw this big boar coming down along the bush line right here. And I was already starting to put my stuff away. I folded up my sticks, and my rifle was laying down. I was just getting ready to take the camera down, and I spotted him. I let him walk out, got a good shot. He just dropped on the spot. He's big. I'm using the Texan 357, shooting the Devastator 147 grain slug from Al Clark and Airguns of Texas. And just came out. A friend of mine, it's one of his properties, told me I could hunt out here. My other hunt wrapped up early. And so I came out, I sat here, I saw corn. I put some more corn up there, you saw earlier, but there was corn on the ground already when I got here. It hadn't been touched, so I didn't really think anything was going to come in. I sat and I waited. I was here from 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and it's just about 8 o'clock right now. Actually, it's a little after 8. And I sat here waiting, and nothing at all. Didn't see anything. Just packed up my sticks, was getting ready to take the camera down, and I glanced out of the window, and I saw this big boar coming down along the tree line. I waited for him to come into range. I shot him. He dropped. You saw that. It was a really, and he just went down. And he's a big pig. So big, as a matter of fact, I can't move him. He's where he's laying. I put webbing around his feet and I tied it in to drag him out, and I can't even budge him. So he's going to have to lay there overnight. I've got a friend, Edwin Bumpus, over at Airguns of Texas. I just talked to him on the phone. He can't come tonight, but tomorrow morning he's going to come down and help me. Okay.
Where do you want to go with it?
Take him up a little further. Okay. Out on a hog hunt. You saw the footage from last night. I got out to the blind about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I put some corn in the feeder, then I went and sat the blind. And I sat here till almost 8 o'clock. Nothing happened. Then about 7:45, just when I was getting ready to pack everything up and head off, I'd taken my shooting sticks down. I looked out to my side, and along the fence line, I'll show you in a minute, I saw this pig walking along. And so I just sat up and waited. He came in towards the feeder. 20 yards, he had a cedar bush behind him. He paused for a minute, took the shot, hit him chest. He went down. I got a pass through on him. This is not as big as I thought last night. There was some ground shrinkage, to be honest, but he's still a big pig. Big, hefty cutters on him. I guess he probably weighs about 200 pounds. A good, solid pig, Texas pig. So anyway, I shot him using the Texan, Air Force Texan. This is 357. My gun's been modified a little bit. Ed went over to Airguns of Texas, cut down the barrel, recrowned it, built a suppressor for it, mounted it, tuned it up so that it shoots the Aero Magnum, the Al Clark made cast bullets. This is the Devastator 357 built for this gun, and man, it did a job. I've used this combination now, this gun and these bullets, this season to take deer. I've taken javelina, I've taken turkey, and I've taken hog, and coyote and fox as well. Just been a great combo for both. So anyway, this has been a good hunt. Sorry I couldn't get everything last night. This pig was too big for me to move by myself. He went into the mud and I couldn't budge him. So Edwin came out with me today, and we've towed him back using his quad. At any rate,